Hello, Leo. Okay, I'm so excited to do this reading for you today. Okay, Leo, this is amazing energy. So I just want to connect really quick, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna pull Tarot and Oracle, of course, but first I have the messages that I saw. Whoa. I saw a line. Like there's a line being drawn in the sand here with something. And this is something, excuse me, very important for you to draw this line in the sand. I saw a tent, which indicates a temporary situation. So there's something here where it's like you're starting to figure out, and I think this is leading to something with your health. There's things here that you're realizing what is healthy, what isn't healthy for you, for your body. Your body is changing. There's like DNA that is being activated within you. Yeah, that is integrating different things that's going to change your life here. But there's different ways that you need to behave with this activation. So it's kind of like becoming clear to you about a certain illness that you need to be aware of, that you need to do something about. There's something here about a certain, where there's a temporary situation. It's like, well, for right now, maybe these are the things that you're going to do, but you have a goal in mind. And Spirit is saying you're going to reach this goal. And this is about you investing in yourself and believing in yourself. Because when you take care of your body and when you make changes in your life to incorporate habits that lead your body to be healthy, this is very important. Okay. So there's changes here that you're going to make to your day-to-day life that are going to be really, really healthy. You're going to be inspired to make these. Before, you could see the signs, the problems, but maybe you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to admit it. I don't know. Or there were ways that before there was trauma that happened that was unprocessed, and the way that you dealt with that was by doing things that, or allowing situations to happen that were causing you to be unhealthy. So this is a thing, when you take care of yourself, it's so important. The universe can take care of you because the universe is inside of you. That's what you're really doing. And this is signaling to you that you're ready for these opportunities to come about. These opportunities that are going to change your life, that are going to be better for your life to flourish in the long run. And better situations, better people are also going to start coming into your life because you're doing this here. I saw Dementors here. The Dementors, they suck the life force out of you in Harry Potter. Okay. And those Harry Potter times, it was like, whoa, there is a line in the sand. You're either on the Dementor side or you're on the Harry Potter side, man. Pick a side. It's a serious business. And I saw Orca with propellers. So this is really important. Really, really important for people who want a family, a soul tribe, that want to be a part of a community, but that's healthy, that's flourishing, that's growing. And it's like signifying wealth, prosperity, generational wealth, especially because orcas, they live in this pack here. And in this pack, the grandma orca, she teaches all the other orcas. They live with their family their whole life, and they teach each other how to hunt, how this skill, that skill. And orcas all over the world, they hunt differently. And they're constantly coming up with new plans and strategies that are different. It's like the only animal that does this really, or one of few, very few, that they strategize. They have all different ways of hunting, different things that they hunt, and they're coming up with plans in their head and testing them out, and everybody has a part. Everybody plays a part in this. It's very cool. It's very intriguing here. But propellers will kill an orca. These boats that are coming, they're coming, and what are they doing? They trap all of the orcas, or they wait till there's a certain hunting strategy where there's only like a teenage orca with all the babies, right? And then they will trap them in like a little lagoon while the older ones are hunting, right? And then when they come back, they can't. They're trapped in this netting, and then they take them to a park somewhere where they put them in a pool, and that's it. You're done. Okay. There's things that are happening to these orcas from boats. So they're figuring this out. And so orcas are now, they're breaking the propellers of boats. So it's like they're starting to fight back. There's something here in your life where you're going to start to fight back. Yeah. And there's going to be people with this passion, this community that's behind you. And it's not even like wanting to go out of your way to harm people, but at the same time, it's like, you're going to keep doing this, I'm going to stop you. And that's that. So there's something here about taking a stand and people to be taking a stand with here. There's a snail here. So this could be very slow moving. You could be by yourself in this revolution for so long in your life. This could have to do with family here. But there is this pod forming here. And this is the thing, is they will see a seal on an iceberg and they will all swim at the same time. So it creates a huge wave that knocks the seal off the iceberg. And another orca is waiting right there to get the seal. So there's there's strategy involved. So there's something here where you're changing your life. Other people are going to show up and there's a strategy that you're going to do, that you're going to come up with together here. And you're destined to be a part of this. This is something that you're destined to be a part of. And for some of you, you're going to realize that spirit is around you and they're helping you and they're giving you clues. And they're giving you clues of things not because they want you to feel bad about this or feel bad about that. They're giving you clues because there's little things that you can change that's going to have you believe in yourself and put you in the right situation to sync up with the right people. And now it's so much more powerful. If one orca tried to do by themselves what they do in this pack, they wouldn't be successful. It wouldn't happen. Yeah, yang energy. So you're going to start to get impulses to act, to take some action here after such a long period of time of healing, of going within, dealing with evil eye again and again and again and again and again, and having to fight that again and again and again. Finally, it's time to act here. Yeah. You have gods here. So there's a lot of different beings that are of higher power that are helping you. Yeah. And pay attention to what people. There's something here about Kundalini energy. So there's going to be a surge of energy that's coming for you. Breaking chains here. Yeah. So there's something here where it's the orca, they used to, what could they do? There's nothing that they could do, but there is a way that they're making changes. There's changes that are being made. That they're not going to allow themselves to be chained. And what do they do about it? They do nothing. No, they're not doing that anymore. That's a change that they're deciding to do. And this is something here that you're deciding to do, but it's the yin component is you've gotten it to a certain point, and now it starts to do the yang component. Now it's start to little habits that you can change that make you have a healthy lifestyle, that make you healthy, that put you in this, it's like a boldness to put you in new situations here. And in this new situation, it's destined for you to be there. It's destined for you to be there. And there's something here about you're going to meet people or be a part of something bigger. Yeah. Where you have people that you can rely on and they're a part of this as well, There comes a time where, it's clear who people are and it's who people are not. And either they're in alignment or they're not, And anything taking you out of alignment, it doesn't deserve to be in your life, and that's it. This is what you're kind of realizing here. Some of you could be someone who's going to teach things. There's something here that you're going to teach to other people. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, these cards are going crazy. Because that's what orcas do. They teach their ways, you know. They teach their ways, but they also plan out together what it is that they're going to do here. So there's something that you're going to be a part of that is going to help you plan out what you're going to do. Yeah. You have mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection here. There's new people that are coming into your life. And when you've healed your wounds and when you take care of yourself and you love yourself and you're healthy in your life, this is when you're going to attract healthy people. And people that are going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Yeah. And this is very important here. Because there's something here that this has to do with you building stability, you building generational wealth, and you have clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Yeah. There's something here that you stand for. Power. Yeah, the orca means power as well. So this is a power that you have that is a protection. This is the thing. And the orcas, you know, they are very protected. They have no real predators. The only predator that they have is actually humans. Other than humans getting in the way, orcas are doing just great. You know what I mean? So there's something here about living for a cause here and standing by this cause. And having the protection, spiritual protection for it. There's some kind of spiritual protection that you're going to get. That you're getting, that you're receiving here. Where you have had the exact opposite for a long time. And here it is, healthy choices. It's because you're making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. This is leading to everything. This is leading to everything changing for you. Your money changing for you, your lifestyle changing, the people that are in your life, the opportunities, the way you get to live this life. Yeah, all of it. All of it has to do with you being healthy in your body and healthy in your life, caring for yourself in that way. You have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction here. Yeah, this surge of energy is coming because you're freeing yourself from these situations. Because when we make choices to be unhealthy, this is what happens. This is what this is about. When you're younger, there's toxic behavior that happens. And when you don't have a healthy, a secure childhood, children are supposed to go to their parents and they're supposed to tell them things, right? That they're afraid. They're supposed to be able to tell them that they're hurting. They're supposed to be able to tell them about their problems and when you cannot, or their emotions. And when you cannot do that, you have to hold that inside. Okay. And so then you have all of these thoughts and emotions that you're just holding on to. And so then when you grow up, this is still here. And what distracts you from that? Things that are unhealthy, like eating unhealthy, drinking, doing drugs, watching unhealthy things on TV, you know, going out and doing things that like immediately it's really fun, but it's also careless in a way. And it also doesn't show the value of yourself. If you value yourself, it wouldn't be good to do those things. You wouldn't get enjoyment out of doing those things. So this is something here that you're really fixing. And as you're fixing this, there is this surge of energy. And then before, it was the mental processing of all of this. So there was no action. You couldn't take any action. Spirit was just, anytime you tried to take action, it would be horrible. It would be the same situation over and over again. It would be worse. It would be worse. It would be worse. Spirit was trying to pull you, get you sick, get you anything to get you to stop moving and to just sit and think and really see what really happened, really process these emotions and really heal. And so now that you did that, now there's time to change behaviors. Now it's time to act and change. And when you do this, this is setting you free. Because you healed something within your mind, but you were still doing habits in life that reflected that wound in your mind. So now it's like taking a medicine, but you're healed. Don't stop. You have to stop taking the medicine, and you have to do things that are, instead of what you were doing before. This is something that you realized. You have to put yourself first in this life, and that's it. That's just it. That's all that it is realizing this. Look at this. What did I say? There's a line drawn in the sand. It's almost like the healthier you get, you can spot a snake from a mile away and they're, in the middle of the forest, right? And you can just spot them. Like, how? Once you make all of these changes, you get healthy, you can see people unhealthy, bam. You can see it from a mile away. And they try to attack you. And so this is another clue. Okay, anyone that's trying to make fun of you, put you down, these kinds of things that they do with a smile, you know that this is because they're really a snake. You see it before it even unfolds. But there's a line drawn in the sand here. And there's people coming, there's situations coming to help you fight. Competition, enemy, clever, malice, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Those are the things that this says. So there is this energy here of the orcas fighting back by, hey, we're going to destroy, you're going to steal our kids. Guess what? We're going to destroy your propellers. So you can't do that anymore, And they're getting hurt by the boats also. Just like a boat will run into an orca, I think, or something. So, and other creatures it happens to too. But the orcas were like, hey, enough is enough of this already. I'm not taking this anymore. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. The photograph, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Now it's time to make new memories. But as you're making new memories, you're leaving old ones behind. And you're not going to visit those old memories anymore. And you're not going to visit them in the same way that you did anymore. And there is a point to, you can sense that you're getting down this downward spiral of memories, of betrayal. And you're going to say to yourself, no, but that taught me to be empowered. And I'm right exactly where I need to be, And that's leaving it as that. Not telling your story in a way that empowers you and is going towards making new memories and not talking about the old ones anymore. Something here where changing what you're talking about. These are the keys that are coming to you. They're going to open doors for you. It's going to open a whole new doors for you. And that's the thing, is like some of you, it's like you never had people you can rely on. Somebody who's going to have a spare key to my house, right? Somebody who, we hang out all the time and we have so much fun together and it's healthy fun. Just somebody to just be there that you can be vulnerable with. It's time for that. You deserve that. And you loving yourself. This is all about you loving yourself. It's so important. Look at this. And this is like, and stand your ground. I'm telling you, there's a line being drawn in the sand. So you're getting really clear because there could be other people that you have distanced yourself from. And now you're different. And they want to be in your life. And it's like, you can't be in my life and do the things that you used to do. Because I was abused. I had so much trauma that I allowed you to make me the constant butt of the joke. Well, guess what? No. No. It's not allowed anymore. This is the shadow work that you have done, and now it's putting this into action and having the confidence to say, I'm healed. I'm amazing. I can go out here and I can do this. I can be seen. And this is what I'm saying. Planning. The planning. because the orcas, they plan. You're gonna meet people that you're gonna be able to make plans with, to build a future with, instead of the kind of people who it's like, no, right, immediate, right now, and we're talk about the future, but we're never actually making active changes, habits to make it happen. And that's in career too. That's changing now. You're ready now. That's what this is. You're ready to be seen now. That's what's happening here. And now you have love begins. Now you have intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. Wow. And you have financial and material changes. I'm telling you, there's changes. There's changes that are happening. And the hand here is signifying, helping hands. Like people that are helping you. It's like your destiny now is going to be in your hands. It doesn't rely on anybody else. There's going to be people around you, but your success, your love, it comes from you. And you're going to feel that and you're going to know that, but you're going to feel secure and safe in your wealth, in your health of your body, in your wealth of your life, with your love for yourself, that this situation could fall apart, that could fall apart, anything could be happening in the world, but you're going to be fine. It's a complete different level of security. But there's also other people around you that are going to help you, but if they were to fall off for some reason, you would still be fine, and you will have that confidence of that, have the security of that. That's what you're doing here. This is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Let's see if there's anything else. And it's all based on love. It's all based on love. Love for yourself. Yeah. And that's the thing, is you're teaching others how to do this. And you're teaching by the example that you live for your life. Yeah. There's an energy here of watching and observing and realizing that you watched, you observed, you lived, you grew up in something that was unhealthy. And you decided to make changes, to work on yourself, and to look at other people that are where you want to be, and you decided to invest in yourself. The Queen of Pentacles knows how to invest in herself. She knows how to make herself great. This soul could have been born in any situation on the planet. And any situation on the planet she was born into, she would have made it still to be the Queen of Pentacles, no matter what the opposition was. And the people of this kingdom, queendom, they love her. They love her. The Queen of Pentacles, she's got a person for that. She has a person who does the apothecary stuff. She has a seer. She's got somebody like that. She has somebody who makes the best dresses for, any court event that she goes to. She looks the best, and that person is the best, and they love what they're doing, and they're paid well for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she takes care of her people and they take care of her. This community is tight and people don't even know it. And they go to this court and they try to badmouth her. They try to talk crap about her. It gets back to her before they even know it. She has eyes all over. Okay? They are loyal and she is loyal to them. They have a picture of her in their living room. You know what I mean? They love her. They idolize her. And it's because she's true. So this is the situation, because orcas, it's that way as well. The grandmother leads them and teaches them everything. And this is like the passing off, who's the new grandmother, and this is the thing, that you're learned to do this. And it's like Prince of Persia. And Prince of Persia, the king, he sees a kid that's homeless, and he fights because they try to arrest his friend, and the king's like, look at this guy, has spirit, look at his character, you're gonna be a prince now, you're gonna be like my son. There you go. Changes everything. There's something here about that. You're becoming something, and there was no signs, it's like nobody's supposed to be a prince, only people that are born to be princes, right? And that's not what happened. Prince of Persia, he just sees him. He's like, hey, Jake Gyllenhaal, you're now my son. Get over it. You're a prince. Whether you want to be or not. There's something like this here. but it's like you're being true to your character. And now it's time for actions with this line drawn in the sand. Yeah, like she has enemies, but she defeats her enemies because she's true to herself and she honors everybody's unique gifts here. You know, that's something here. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has something to give to this world, and you're figuring out what it is that you give to this world, and you're making the changes for you to be as healthy as you can so you can give what you have to this world. And there's people that they just fit right where they're supposed to be, you know, and together, you know, everybody plays a part, and it's a perfect, you know, team of something. It's perfect, you know? It's perfect. So you have the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, this is you're gonna get appreciation. You're gonna get appreciation for all that you've given up. There's things here that you had to give up. And that's just it. You had to give up, you know, they kept you in this moment where you're praying, but you're stuck in a situation here. And you're finally like taking this opportunity to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity and look at all these people here. Look at how you're progressing. Things are moving forward. Look at this wish. And this represents children as well, and the grandmother here. It's like people to teach, you know, people to defend you. They're here. That's what this is really saying. Yeah. And this matters so much because you deserve to have that. You deserve to have that. Yeah. This could be a great work partnership opportunity. A really great opportunity that's just going to take off for you in so many ways. And just beautiful people to surround yourself with in all different ways, you know? Yeah, it's like you deserve to have this. This is something that's going to lead to you creating generational wealth and teaching other people how to do the same thing. Spirit is going to move you and send you where you need to go. And it's like you figure out. There's something here that you figure out that other people can't figure out. Like orcas, they can go anywhere and they can figure out how to hunt. They're going to observe a situation. They're going to observe animals. How do they behave? What do they do? They're going to know. Oh, okay, I got to trap them on the shore. And they will figure out how to trap. You know, they do all crazy things they do. You know. This is like being a part of something here. You're going to be a part of something here, but in a way, you're also making it new. You're making it your own. You're the leader of it, in a way. This is building something to a point where now you're the owner of it, and it's running on its own. You know, there's opportunity for that too. And this is something that it's like the rest of your life you're going to spend doing this. Building this into something. The money is going to come in gradually, but it's coming in. You're going to see the promise. And those promises are going to be fulfilled. Yeah. And this is all goes back to you treating yourself healthy. Your mind, your body healthy. You treating yourself well leads to the universe being able to treat you well because this universe is existing within inside your very being. So you're making it so you're no longer a vibrational match to anything that isn't uplifting you and giving to you. This is very insane. When you figure out something like this is talking about, you know, I'm not just going to feed you a meal. I'm going to teach you how to fish. You'll never go hungry again. That's what you're doing here with the code of life. It's like, what? Okay, Leo, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Okay, please like and subscribe.